We've had him on before, ladies and gentlemen. You know him, Jaston Williams is in the house. What is going on, my friend?
Hey, man, it's good to see you.
Good to see you,
yeah.
Greater Tuna guy.
Oh, yeah, 30 years of it. My God.
And
you believe me dressed up like a man?
I was telling
People
you.
don't know me.
Why would
The security guard didn't know me. He didn't want to let me in.
Really?
No.
It was kind of funny because last time you were here at Fox 26, we were talking. You were walking through the newsroom, and somebody said, "Do anybody want to tell me why there's two women?" You were here with Joe walking through the newsroom, but I don't know if they're women. It's pretty funny.
Well, you make a living where you can these days.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brand new show. You're in town to actually give us a preview. It's called Camping with Gasoline.
Camping with Gasoline. It's an evening of storytelling that I do at the Grand Opera House, and it deals with everything from my mama at Christmas time, which was just hell with Holly, and traveling to across the world to try to find an adopted child. And then there's also a big section about my experiences in the Boy Scouts, which was they didn't give merit badges for what we were doing, but it was a real good time.
You have said, where do you get the inspirations for these? I mean, you must just watch everything because your shows, all the Tuna shows, I've seen all of them and they're fantastic. And I can't wait to see Camping with Gasoline. But your inspirations, where do they come from? Just walking around and looking at people? Because you have nailed Texas and just culture.
There's no more interesting place in the world. I just don't think there's any more interesting place in the world than Texas. And I don't know if that's just because I've been here all my life. I mean, I live in a small town, Lockhart, that has the best barbecue in the state. And there's a little old lady there named Lily who has a hamburger place. They serve hamburgers and beers, and Lily is tough. And she can throw out two drunks at once. I mean, she is something else. She's kind of a Hispanic version of Dee Dee Snavely. And a friend of ours is the chief of police there, and he loves the caldo that Lily makes.
Right.
So when she makes the chief's caldo, she calls 911. And I think, where else could you find this? And he's begging her. He's saying, please don't call 911 to tell me my soup's ready. And she won't stop, So, where else do you find this? Where else do you find it?
Well,
I just love Texas.
It's funny because, like, if you watch, that's really hilarious, by the way. If you watch, like, movies and the way they portray Texans and Texas, we do kind of have that mystique, that kind of that character. I mean, we're one state. When you say you're from Texas, I'm from Texas as well. People go, okay.
Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. And when you take us out of Texas, which I do, I end up going to Guatemala in one of these stories with a dear friend of mine, and we ended up on an exploding volcano in Guatemala with armed guerrillas chasing us down, and with a bunch of German tourists. And I tell you what, these Germans thought they were going to run the show, and by the end of the day, the Texans had formed a kind of a guerrilla band with the Guatemalans and the Salvadorans on the bus. The Germans never knew what hit them. It was amazing. So it's I love Texas, and I love talking about Texas. And so this play has just a serious heart of Texas in it. And
well, we're lucky because it's a preview. It happened at the Grand Opera at 1894 House, which is awesome place.
Oh, it's the best theater in Texas to perform in. I absolutely love it. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. And the amazing thing, this show was meant to happen at this time because it's Father's Day weekend, and this play has a lot to do with fathers and sons. And so I hope everybody will come see it.
All right, so Camping with Gasoline, but I know you never sit tight. You've actually got a couple of other projects that you're working on this summer.
Yeah, I'm writing the book for a new musical. I'm working on a novel. I've got lots of stuff going. And I've got I adopted a boy from China 7 years ago, and he's 15 now, and he's got some special needs. And we're so I'm not doing the Tuna stuff now. I'm staying home and taking care of a kid, and it's a real good feeling.
Well, good for you. I'm a huge fan. I love you,
thank you.
You and Joe so very much, and I'm just real happy for you. And Camping with Gasoline is the show. Jaston, it is always good to catch up with you.
It's always incredible to be here. You're so kind to me, and we want everybody to come and enjoy it. We're real excited about this piece.
Now we're going to go call 911 and get our soup.
That's it. Call Lily's and get the call done.